I don't want you on my streams. I don't want any, just leave now and don't come back. I don't want these fucking crazy people here trying to ruin my life. You're out of your mind. These idiots. Someone tipped Phil. Now let's immediately try to research every single thing about them on the internet. Who are they? What are their social media accounts? Where do they work? How old are they? Where do they live? Oh, let's harass them on Facebook. What are you talking about? They sent a $5 tip on a random stream that they just happen to like. What is wrong with you? You are the crazy person. You. We will have a tip, but allow me to emphasize because I forgot to talk about this, all right? I just want to say, guys, thank you for all your support this last week. Now, here's the deal. Coming up, all right, in the next few days and then the first week of October are bills. And I hate bills. Everyone hates bills. But this month is kind of not so good for me because when I got paid by YouTube last week, I got paid dramatically less than I usually make on YouTube because of the trolling last month, because of all those trolls coming in and trying to take this channel down. Remember, we had community strike attempts that didn't work, but then they hit me with false copyright strikes. And when that happened, yeah, I lost a lot of revenue. I didn't get the super chats I usually get, and a bunch of people did not re-up their memberships, and I had no gifted memberships because people were afraid the channel was going to get either suspended or shut down, which luckily it did not. I got all the bullshit cleared up. But basically, all that being said, it sucked because I lost a lot of income that I usually get. All right? Good news is we have rallied. We got members back up to the 500s. Thank you for that. Hopefully, we can grow that even more next month with this new goal that I'm going to announce this weekend and all of that. So we're good with members. But I basically need to raise as much in tips as possible. Why? Because tips I can use immediately for bills and my day off tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm already going to go and look for Halloween decorations, probably buy some. And then in the next few weeks, I got all these bills I need to pay that I need to raise tips to pay because I don't have the usual money I would have from YouTube to pay them, which really, really sucks. Okay? So, if you're going to support the streams today, tipping is the absolute positive best way to do it. Now, I appreciate all other methods. If you want to become a member, re-up your membership, gift memberships, a super chat, a super sticker, that's all appreciated. All right? But if you can tip me today, that is absolutely the preferred method of contribution because that's something I can use right away for something important. Oh, fuck. I need more money. I need money. Come on. I need money. Do you think people not tipping in their name should be one alias when doing so? It feels like recently there's drama and conspiracy around who's behind anonymous tipping. It's distracting. Everyone should do like 1 Minute Man, protect but no drama. Wrong! I don't give a shit. No one should. Okay? Seriously. Oh, there's been drama and conspiracy around who's behind anonymous tipping. Who cares? It's not your business. Are you tipping? No. It's not you doing the anonymous tipping. No. So then, who cares? How is it your business? How are you involved? Why are you involved? Why do you care? Why are we even talking about this? What pertinence does this have to anything on earth? Who contributes to a streamer? No, really. Hold on a second. All right? So let's think about this. All right? We really got to sit back here. All right? You're on a stream. You're watching a streamer. And you're enjoying the content. You're sitting back here having a good time. And it could be any way. You could actually genuinely be enjoying that streamer. Maybe you're ironically enjoying that streamer. Maybe you're making fun of the streamer. Whatever it may be, right? But you're having a good time with yourself. You're like, wow, this is... Whoa, wait, whoa. That's not what I meant. Keep your dick in your pants.
Huh?
You're enjoying yourself because you're enjoying the stream. That's what I meant to say. I've got to rephrase that, all right? So... you're having a good time, all right? All of a sudden, an animation pops up on the screen. And it says, Joey Walnuts tipped $5. Okay? And then Phil says, oh, or the streamer, pretend it's not even me. The streamer says, oh, thank you to Joey Walnuts for the $5 tip. And Joey Walnuts says, good work. I love your content. It's entertaining. It's fun. Here's some support and thank you. Okay? Then the stream continues, right? The content continues, and everyone's day moves on. Okay, so when the Joey Walnuts pop-up comes up, all right? I'm sorry, did I miss something? Or was I supposed to say, oh, wait, who's Joey Walnuts? Right? Who is that? I never heard of him before. They've never been on the stream, and they're not a stream chatter. They don't talk in the chat. Who could Joey Walnuts really be? So immediately, what we're supposed to do is over here, we're supposed to put up a big whiteboard, and we start getting clues from the chat. Well, you know, when that happened, someone else was having a good time in chat. So maybe they were having a good time and they decided to support Phil. So that's possibility number one. So you post up, I don't know, we'll pick a name, Bookworm. It could have been Bookworm. So boom, Bookworm's in the upper left corner, okay? You know, a big animated bookworm, like a cartoon worm up there. But then you look, it's like, I don't know, you know that Melia's been here the last few weeks, and Melia really wasn't there before the last few weeks. So maybe this is a new sock account of someone, and they're Joey Walnuts. So Melia is a popular. Boom! Melia goes to the upper right corner, all right? And then we got King Gokin. Well, he's a moderator, and we never see him outright support Phil, but maybe he's the secret tipper. King Gokin goes down here in this corner. And then we go Snow Carl. You know, Snow Carl with his $1.50 ridiculous question tips every morning, but maybe he saved up and did a $5 tip. Maybe he's Joey Walnuts. So he goes over here. So you make a big whiteboard of all these suspects, okay? Then what you start doing is you take push pins with pieces of twine and string, and you start connecting the dots. Well, wait a minute. We analyze chat behavior, and we see that Snow Carl has been talking 20% more recently than usual. So your push pin goes in. But if you cross-reference that with Bookworm, Bookworm's been talking 20% less. Maybe Snow Carl is Bookworm, alternating two accounts. So now you connect the two strings with the two push pins, okay? Now you bring out the markers, you start drawing. Now you got new supplemental information. You start posting it up on your fucking crazy whiteboard. And next thing you know, you're a fucking idiot. You're crazy. Who fucking cares who tips on a streamer's stream? Who gives a fuck about any of this shit? Why does this matter to anyone with a logical brain? You're a moron. If you do that, you're stupid. If you buy into any conspiracy, if you buy into any of this bullshit that these idiots put on the internet, you are dumb. You're literally just brain dead, idiotic. Stop it. Stop right now. All right? There's a saying. People say, go touch grass. I'm not even going to say that. You don't have to touch grass. You know what I'm going to say? Touch carpet. Just touch the floor under you and realize you're physically here in this world. You can get out of this virtual world of conspiracy every couple minutes and stop trying to put shit together that doesn't exist. No one cares who Joey Walnuts is, all right? Nobody cares who 1 Minute Man is, because this has always been the ongoing conspiracy around here. Who is 1 Minute Man who tips Phil on every major stream? Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares, right? Could 1 Minute Man be a long-standing fan of mine, and this is their way of anonymously supporting me every day? Maybe. Could 1 Minute Man actually be someone in the chat, and they just use an alias to tip? Maybe. Could 1 Minute Man be someone who no one knows, no one's ever heard of, and is just someone who feels that they're helping a business or someone who's good on the internet? Maybe they don't even watch the content, but every once in a while they say, hey, I want to support the content today. Let me do a daily donation or whatever. Who knows? Who cares? Has nothing to do with you at all, right? Like literally, and then people, oh, well, 1 Minute Man doesn't exist. Like, oh my God, you people are fucking insane. Who cares? Even if 1 Minute Man didn't exist, who cares? How do you think it benefits me? Here's an honest question for you guys, okay? I got to ask this question. Here's what happened. Here's how the 1 Minute Man conspiracy started, all right? So 1 Minute Man was tipping on my streams fairly consistently for a little while. And then last year, if you remember, I got somehow kicked out of the ability to take tips on Streamlabs. You remember that? Oh my God, he's drinking gin. Because I actually used to get all of my contributions through Streamlabs. Everything, you know, because it used to be on Twitch, remember that? So it used to be cheers, subs, and tips all went through Streamlabs. And then all of a sudden, one day people say to me, I can't do a tip on Streamlabs anymore. The page is blank. So I look into it, and they're right. The page is blank. I ask Streamlabs. They ghost me. They won't answer. Now, I can still use Streamlabs. I still use pop-ups on Streamlabs for various things. So it's not like I'm banned from Streamlabs. They're just a bunch of fucking idiots. For whatever reason, they're just moronic, okay? So, at that time, when I was trying to figure out what was going on, if you remember, I announced to everyone, until I get another page set up by which you can support my stream with tips, here's my direct PayPal link, right? I said, here it is. You could just click, you could just send the funds to this PayPal if you like directly. That'll help in the day or two until I get a new page set up. Send me money, 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 send me money. That's e-begging in my opinion. So what happened? 1 Minute Man, who used to actually tip via the old Streamlabs method, wanted to continue to support my streams on a daily basis and started using the new direct method to my PayPal. Okay? Great. Then, eventually, in a day or two, I set up a new method, which was Stream Elements. And that's what you guys have been using for a year and a half. You just go to my Stream Elements page, you can send a tip. All right? Not to say that Stream Elements is without bugs and stuff. It is. It has bugs and stuff. But, yeah, Stream Elements is how most people tip. Well, how most people tip. And I should emphasize that. Most people. Because, yes, 1 Minute Man never started using Stream Elements. 1 Minute Man figured out, hey, if I just tip Phil directly to his PayPal every day, I cut out the middleman. Now, I guess if Stream Elements ever fucks up like Streamlabs does, it won't matter. I'll still be able to tip anyway. So this is why every day, if 1 Minute Man tips, some days they don't, but most days they do. If they tip, right, now you don't see a pop-up on the stream. And usually, they tip around the same time, which leads me to believe that they actually watch the streams. Because if you haven't noticed, there's some streams that there's no tip from 1 Minute Man, and that's usually a day when we've already hit all of our tip skulls. So it must be those days like, oh, my help is not needed. Phil already did good for himself today. I'll help him on a day when he needs it, right? And I appreciate that. That's really nice of this person, whoever they may be. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know. I don't know if 1 Minute Man is someone who's here in the chat and talks or isn't. I have absolutely no clue. And you know what? I like that. I like not knowing. Because it means there's no pressure on me that this person's going to ever get, exposed to the internet, and then people will try to harm them because I don't even know it for myself. I have no idea. Okay? So, there you go. That's really how it works. And the thing is, since it's been a year and a half since the Streamlabs thing, ended and I started using Stream Elements, now the conspiracy theories start. Because I'll go on break, and I'll come back from my break, and I'll announce, hey guys, during the break, 1 Minute Man tipped. So let's add that. Let's add that to the running tally of tips that we have for the day or whatever. Okay, great. And then some people start saying, well, who is it? Who cares? I don't know and you don't know, so who gives a shit? Right? Not your business to try to figure that shit out. Oh, well, I don't think he exists. Phil's making it up. Okay, and I just want to think about the dumbest things people have ever said ever. Right? Like the planet's flat. Okay, that's one dumb thing people have said. All right. Also, COVID, the vaccine, you take it, it makes you grow arms out of your back. Okay, that's actually been said. I'm not kidding. And then there's, I don't think that 1 Minute Man exists. Phil's making it all up. Okay? Let me ask everyone a question here. All right? I really need to ask this. But sadly, this will only appeal to logical people, okay? What benefit am I possibly giving myself lying about contributions on my stream? Just think about this for a second, okay? What possible benefit could I reap by saying that I made more than I did every single day on a stream? What do you think?
Monies.
Okay. The truth is, there is none. All right? It's a trick question. Because the truth is, there is none. Because all idiots can come up with is some of the dumbest reasons ever. For example, here's a really dumb justification from Wolf. Any streamer can add fake money from a fan. That would make the tip goal closer to reach. It would incentivize fans to send more money because the next reward is unlocked sooner. Okay. Wow. So if I'm trying to raise $150 every stream, I should lie and say that I already made more than I did, and that's somehow going to allow me to make more. What? The fuck? What? Like, what? Okay.
Huh?
There is no logic to what you are saying. There's no logic there. That's called stupidity. You don't lie about what you made if you want to make a certain amount. Like, what? Seriously, like, what are you talking? The whole point of a goal is to incentivize people to hit said goal. That is correct. And the point of a reward, as after hitting a goal, is to say, hey, we hit it. It was a group effort, a feeling of accomplishment, a feeling of victory. Let's give the reward. That's why when I put on my Gunner glasses at $50, when I put on a hat at $100, when I put on a vest or a jersey at $150, it's a feeling of community. We've come together. We've supported what Phil's doing today. We've succeeded. It's a victory celebration, right? I get that. If I'm lying about what I'm making in a day, I'm literally shooting myself in the foot and hurting myself because I'm saying I raised more than I did, taking away the possibility of raising that amount. Do you not understand that? So I'll give you an example, okay? Let's say that we're trying to hit the $100 hat goal for today, all right? But I say we already hit $50. I lied. We have zero, all right? So now people are like, oh, we want to see the hat goal. So people tip slowly over the stream. By the end of the stream, we hit the $100 goal. The hat goes on. But I only made $50 because I lied about the first 50. How did that help me exactly? Right? That doesn't even make any sense. All right? Now, what it is some people are using the old school methodology of tips in a jar, and this used to apply back in the day, and I can totally 100% understand this methodology because I can explain it to you in detail because I was there. I used to work brick and mortar stores where you could have tips, all right? So allow me to explain. I used to work, all right, at a fast food place. We pretended we were a health store. We really weren't, but we sold salads and frozen yogurt and smoothies and stuff like that, panini sandwiches later on. I personally loved the sandwiches that we sold. Okay, neither here nor there. We had a cup. That was a tips cup. You would put at the front of the store, and if a customer felt that you did a good job making their food that day and presenting it to them in a fast manner, and it was extra delicious or whatever, they would come and they would tip you. It was not necessary. It was not required. It was just something nice, and a lot of people never did it. Okay? Now, it's absolutely positive true. There's a good view. You go somewhere, you notice there's already somebody in the tip jar. Okay? Oh, that's interesting. That was mean. That someone already gave them business. They liked the product. They got enough that they went back and gave extra money into the tip jar. So it means the quality must be good. That's a sign of quality when you see someone is receiving a tip. Like this right here. Someone just tipped me on the stream. That must absolutely mean that that stream is quality. Okay? Right? It's a trick. So now people see, oh, there's some money in that tip jar already. I'm going to give mine too. So that's what would happen is you go, okay, I went to the store. There's a tip jar, but there's already money in it. Oh, this must be good quality. I'm going to spend more money today, and I'm even going to give a tip too. All right? Sometimes it would work, and sometimes it doesn't. All right? Now, I really have to ask a question on this, okay? Do you think that everyone out there that gets paid a lot of money or gets a lot of gratuity or tips, do you think that they are all incredible quality creators? Or do you think that some of these people just somehow became virally popular for a certain reason, and now they're kind of popular for popularity's sake, and they get to roll in dough on a daily basis about it, right? Let's be honest. You take a look at one of these people that's getting thousands of viewers on a stream, if not more, one person contributes, all of a sudden 10 more contribute, all of a sudden 10 more contribute, and it's like a rolling thing, right? Right. You're absolutely right. That is called a dumbass fucking mentality, all right? If you're a sheep, do what other sheep are doing. Oh, I went to the store and someone else tipped, I should tip too because it means the food's good. No, you eat the food yourself, you judge if the food is good, and if you think it's good, then you tip, all right? Not, oh, someone else already tipped, so now I must too. If that is you, you are a moron, all right? You are a dunce. I'm not using dunce luring tactics on my streams. If anything, you guys know I'm anti that, right? I don't play the meme games. I don't do the dumb shit that the other streamers do to try to attract people, the dumb stunts and shit that they do. I don't do the drama content. That's not me.
And or drama video makers, which I'm not. I'm not going to do just constant drama video. I like playing games and having fun with them and sharing those raw experiences with you guys and gals.
I could, if I was doing that, all right, that would be, I would go full Monty. I mean it, all right? You would see me every day. Today, I don't want to play a game. We're just going to react to everyone else's content on the internet today. Total lowbrow, no effort, maximum drama, maximum profits. We're doing it. We're going to do dumb incentivized things. Oh my God, if someone tips $100, I'll take a sip of hot, piping hot pepper sauce. And I'll go, oh, on the stream, eyes will be watering. I'll be snotting everywhere. You guys will love it. We'll do that. We'll do stunts on the stream. All right? We'll totally do clickbait. We'll go crazy. All right? I'll do every possible thing. We'll do everything possible, and we'll just do the most crazy, over-the-top, shill, make money. I don't care about the level of my content stream. You know, that's what I would do. I would go full in. All right? I'm not going to do, oh, well, I'm purposely going to stay away from the trends that I don't like. I'm going to make the kind of content that I like, that I feel is meaningful, despite the fact that's not mainstream popular, right? I'm going to be to the point where financially things are always kind of tight for me because I don't make enough to not be financially tight because of the decisions I made, because I'm true to myself, right? The kind of content that I make. So I'm going to do all that. Oh, by the way, I'm going to use a fake tip a day to incentivize people to tip. All right, if you believe that, all right, you're an idiot. All right, and I mean, I've been saying this almost every day. I'm going to keep saying it. If you actually believe that, if you're that crazy, you need to go seek help. You literally should go talk to someone, whether it be a psychiatrist, a psychologist. I don't know, because I'm not a doctor. Whatever it is, you need to go start talking to someone about these insane feelings and thoughts in your head. All right, you do, because that is it's nuts. Someone like me, right? It'd be one thing if this was someone who's like completely underhanded and everything they do is some crap content and everything about it is, you know, you can tell they don't care about what they're doing. They're just here to make a paycheck. Can you not tell the difference between them and me? Like, seriously, do you not see that what I'm doing? Like, I'm playing fucking Earthbound right now. I could be playing 10 other memeable games that would bring in more viral content and views. I could be making anything that will be better than Earthbound. I'm playing Earthbound because I like Earthbound, and I make quality content for an audience that appreciates who I am and where I'm coming from in my gameplay experiences, right? I'm not this person that you think I am, and if you think that, you're a moron and you need to seek help. Stop right now. I mean it. Now, here's what I'd like you to do. If you actually believe that, Phil has made up 1 Minute Man, it's a fabrication, and Phil's lying about 1 Minute Man every day in his contribution, here's what you need to do. Step one, okay? Close your laptop, close your computer, close this browser window. Step two, open up your browser window and look up your health plan. All right, every health plan, usually, especially if you're American, has a website. Log in, and you need to search for mental health. Search for it, okay? And what will happen is there'll be a bunch of options. There'll be little topics. And what you need to do is go through the step-by-step. They'll probably line you up, probably say you have to see a regular doctor first, talk about your problems, explain to them what's going on, your obsession, your craziness, your manias, how nuts you are about things that I do on my stream. You need to explain to them that you think there's an imaginary man who fake tips me every day by the name of 1 Minute Man, and that he does it so that I can have an inflated stream and more people will contribute to me, all right? Because once you talk to someone who's in the medical field about these things that you think about every day, I guarantee you they're going to say to you, holy shit, we got to get a padded room ready right away. Like, there's no time to delay. In fact, just for reasons like this, I have a straitjacket over here in the office. So let me get you that right away. Let's get that right on you. Make sure your arms are tied behind you so you can't move just in case. You know, at any moment, you might have a feeling that 1 Minute Man could be over here. The boogie 1 Minute Man could be coming for you. And we don't want him to hurt you. We don't want you to hurt yourself. So we're going to strap your arms like this, all right? And I'm going to throw you in the fucking room. And then maybe you'll get some help, all right? Because you are nuts. The things you say and do are crazy. All you're doing is you're hurting yourself and you're hurting others around you with these insane manic thoughts. This is exactly what they are. It's a mania. It's not logic. It's insanity. The conspiracies that these people come up with on a daily basis, they're out of this world nuts, right? Why not just say it's Jasper doing it? It's Jasper who sends me the tips every day. Some people actually said it's Kat, my wife, doing it. I'm not even kidding you. It's Kat, my wife, doing it. So let me get this straight. I'm taking our own money that we make to pay our bills and, you know, and have a household here, and we're putting the chips back into the same stream and losing money on PayPal transactional fees. And I'm paying taxes on my money twice because I make the money, but then I tip myself, so it's more income, so I pay taxes on the income twice.
I had 3 million new oranges. I lost 2 million oranges from my stock that was over here, completely separated from the 3 million new oranges. Did the 3 million new oranges dis-a-fucking-pair? No, you still have 3 million oranges over here.
No, I'm not okay, Fens the Spook. I'm not. This is not okay. Because these are the people, I'm going to be honest now. These are the people who ruin my life. They sit on the internet with nothing to do. They have no lives. And they just sit there and they make this shit up. And then they talk about it so much in a circle, they believe their own bullshit. And then it becomes these big conspiracy videos and shit about me. And now these dumbasses start to believe it. You know? And it's like, wow. Do you not understand that this is so crazy unhealthy? That this is bad? And let's be honest here. For every 100 people that know it's a joke, there's 100 people that say, okay, the 1 Minute Man thing that we say, it's a joke. We know that's probably a real fan and viewer tipping Phil every day, and he's appreciative of it, but we're going to make a joke about it, all right? For every 100 people, all right, that know that, there's one person that's stupid, and they believe it. There's 200 people, we're just going to cynically joke about it and say it's not real, but there's one dunce. And that's the problem, is these dunces stack up. Those dunces are the ones that do the harmful shit. You have to understand that. You do. The internet is a place where everyone's grouped together. You can't tell who's the person who's just kind of like, I know it's a joke, but let's run with the meme. Let's have fun with this. And who's the moron? Who's actually believing what you're saying and then is going to be harmful because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people always say things like, man, I can't believe that someone would come to a content creator's house and break in and go crazy. Why do you think they do it? Because people joke about the nonsense shit so much, then people believe it and they act in this extreme manner, right? Do you think, let's be honest here, in all the things that I've done on the internet, and I've done some really heinous ones back in the day with some of the racist style stuff that I used to do with my jokes, with the stupid Nazi jokes that I made 12 years ago that I'm still paying for today. People still will not let me live up to it. You know what I mean? With the incident 6 years ago, or with all the shit that I've done that apparently are horrible, horrible things on the internet. Okay? Do you think that I ever deserved to have my life threatened? Okay? I would assume the vast majority of you out there are going to say no. Like, what are you talking about? Phil have his life threatened. I've gotten legitimate death threats. Not, oh, I hate you and I'm going to come kill you. You know, I've gotten detailed, fucked up death threats over the years. I've had to call the police. I've had to have police reports filed about it. The police actually know that I've had people threaten my life and my family, because it's not just me. They said things like, I'm going to come to your house, I'm going to murder your wife and cat and all this, you know, brutally describing exactly what they're going to do and how they're going to do it and what they're going to use. You know what I'm saying? This has happened. And when that happens, you realize that it's gone to the next level. You know what I'm saying? But you're like, well, where did it start? It started with the innocent memeing nonsense on the internet. But the one idiot who believes it goes crazy and now becomes the person to take it to the next level. You see what I'm saying? So it's what I mean. Like, you have to understand that as dumb and innocent as it sounds, let's make fun of 1 Minute Man. He's not real. It's Phil. He makes it up. That literally can turn into a crazy domino effect of nonsense that becomes a bunch of crazy people who actually want to hurt me and my family. And I'm not joking. It's not your fault. If you're joking about shit like that, it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. What I'm saying is this is logically, sadly, what happens on the planet, okay? I mean, I was swatted. Swatting is attempted murder. It doesn't matter how you spin it. When you swat someone, you're actually trying to kill them. Because what else is the purpose of sending the cops out there and saying that something brutally heinous is happening at their home? It's attempted murder. That happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I've had direct threats. I've had all kinds. Again, okay, enough of this bullshit of people trying to say all this nonsense. No. Okay, 1 Minute Man is a real tipper who supports my streams, and I'm incredibly grateful for it. Thank you so much, 1 Minute Man, if you're watching this, for your ongoing support. Thank goodness, you've remained anonymous, and you've supported the streams in the way you have, all right? These idiots who sit here and try to figure out the conspiracy behind this anonymous tipper, that anonymous tipper, go fuck yourself and go seek help. Really. I don't want you on my streams. I don't want any, just leave now and don't come back. I don't want these fucking crazy people here trying to ruin my life. You're out of your mind. These idiots, someone tipped Phil. Now let's immediately try to research every single thing about them on the internet. Who are they? What are their social media accounts? Where do they work? How old are they? Where do they live? Oh, let's harass them on Facebook. What are you talking about? They sent a $5 tip on a random stream that they just happen to like. What is wrong with you? You are the crazy person. You.
You're the person who actually is sick, not me.
So, Ferris has tipped me $4.20. Says, I don't think the trolls say 1 Minute Man's tips are fake. Yes, they do. Just that the name is that you're going on break and messaging whoever it is to bump you to your next goal. What? Again, how does that make sense? How does that make sense? Why would I need to message someone and say, hey, bump me to my next funding goal? Right? What is that? How does that make any? That's just as crazy. Seriously, that's just as crazy. Because, again, 1 Minute Man chose to stop using the pop-up system. When Streamlabs stopped accepting tips and I went to Stream Elements, 1 Minute Man stopped using the system entirely. All right? So you're actually telling me that it's less crazy to believe that during a break, I actually go out of my way to message someone and say, hey, send me the tip now. And they send it behind the scenes. You guys can't see it. There's no evidence that the tip exists, but I'm bothering to do that rather than just making it up. Or rather than just saying to the person, hey, just so you know, you don't have to send me a tip every day. You can send me a lump sum in a month if that's really what you want to do. And that way you don't have to bother with it every day. Like, what you're saying makes no logical sense at all. There would be no reason for me to do what you're saying because I could easily just be also lying and making it up. Or, you know what I mean? Like, nothing you're saying makes any sense. Again, Ferris, the things you guys make up are so out there nuts that logical people like us people with intelligent brains that work, that are hinged properly, right? We're screwed in correctly. Sitting here, normal people, all right, hear it and we're like, what? Like, huh? Are you crazy? And again, this is shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the things that have happened to me over the years. Someone completely fabricating a escort saga that wasn't real. Someone calling into my bankruptcy hearing with a judge on the line trying to impersonate one of my creditors. These crazy things that have happened to me. And then people posting about them on the internet as if they're normal things to talk about. Outside people hear this shit and they're like, what? That happened? How insane are these people who stalk you, Phil? But that's because they're normal. People who embroil themselves in this drama shit are not normal. Normal people don't want to be involved with this shit. They don't. They want to be as far away from it as possible because they got their own lives to deal with. We got my own shit, my own friends, my own family, my own job, my own responsibilities, my own financial responsibilities, my own life. I ain't got time for for your shit. They don't want to be involved. It's the biggest fucking crazy losers on the planet who involve themselves with that shit. If you're involving yourself with that, stop. Seriously, it's not productive. You will ruin your life with it. I mean it. I've seen it happen firsthand. You have to stop. You have to take a step back from this and look from an outsider's perspective and say, okay, whoa, if I wasn't with my head firmly up the ass of the internet's drama, like if my head wasn't squished between the two elephant butt cheeks of internet drama, and I was hearing all these things from an outsider's perspective, right? I'd be like, what? That stuff's happening? And why are people allowing it? And why are people doing it? It doesn't make any sense that anyone wouldn't do that, because my life is so busy with positive, busy shit. I don't have time for your negative and toxic drama shit. But that's the problem, is there's a lot of people out there with no lives, and this is what they do. Instead of seeking positivity in their life, they create negativity for others. That's unhealthy. That has to stop. That literally has to be something that has to be monitored and policed on the internet, because you're getting a growing, increasing group of people out there who are just toxic, fucked up people, and they think this is normal behavior of human life. It's not. It only started originating with the internet. And it only started originating in the last 15 years when you had public figures out there, and now people created this whole lol cow culture, right? If you take away all of the drama shit that these people make about me, and you just sit here and watch my streams, what's lol cow about it, right? Okay, Phil asks for contributions from his contributors. Fair enough. Okay, that's a valid criticism, something I don't want to do. It's something that I hope not to have to do in the future, but I can't right now. This is the life I live. I have to do that, okay? Phil puts on silly clothes or whatever when he raises a certain amount. Fair enough. It's valid criticism. It is silly. But I'm putting things on to be funny or whatever, to look dumb for my viewers, right? What I'm doing isn't harmful. What I'm doing isn't exploitative, right? It's me putting out free content that people enjoy. And so what's wrong with that? And what's lol cow about that? Who's being hurt by watching my content, right?
Dark side, Phil the lol cow.
You're the ones who create the lol cow culture with the drama shit you're creating outside. The conspiracies about who's contributing, the behind the scenes things going on with mobile games. Your insanity is the lol cow. You created the lol cow monster, and you're the ones who propagate it. It doesn't even exist here. It's not here. You made it up. And now you act like it's fact. And now, how does it affect me? It does. I can't get sponsorships or anything, because now people believe your lol cow nonsense. And even if they don't, they say, well, I don't want to be involved with someone who's being stalked by a crazy hate group like this. You can't have them as a sponsor, or can't sponsor them and have them as a product, pusher or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So it hurts me. It allows me, it actually hinders me in my life and my business, you see? So, there you go. Let's keep going, because now we got all these tips, all right? Okay, what are you guys talking about? All right. Hey, guys. Hello, everyone in the stream chat. There's a podcast going on. If you're not going to talk about the podcast, leave. There's people in the stream chat completely derailing, talking about completely unrelated shit. Discords and getting doxxed. Who the fuck here is talking about discords and getting doxxed? I don't have a Discord. No one's getting doxxed. Shut the fuck up. It's very distracting when I got people in here that are trying to derail everything and not talking about anything related. Jesus Christ.